Hello and welcome to the Freedym Show. This is the daily show featuring 10-minute practical, usable advice from amazing lifestyle entrepreneurs. But it's not just about the money, it's about the freedom. I am Ryan Lee, your host, your coach, your teacher, your mentor, and the founder of Freedym.com, the leading online education platform for freedom-minded people just like you. And if you want a very special gift I have for you, just text the word freedom, that's F-R-E-E-D-Y-M, to the number 33444, and you will receive that gift. Now, today, I got another great one, just like they all are, but this is really special. My man, Jeff Salzenstein, a former professional tennis player, champion tennis player, and he's taken his love of the game of tennis, which I love. I am not a very good player, but it's just one of the greatest games ever. And he's turned it into a really nice online business, teaching tennis online. If you want to learn more about Jeff and the site, it's Jeff Salzenstein Tennis, JeffSalzenstein, tennis.com. Jeff, as you know, we've got 10 minutes on the clock. We've got no fluff, no bull. We jump right in. Are you ready?
I am so ready and so excited to be on this call. Thank you.
Woo! Here we go. Jeff, now what's your secret sauce? How did you make the transition from teaching tennis, being on the circuit, to teaching online? Like, give me the specific tactics. We don't want the story. We want what was like the first thing you did.
Oh, the first thing that I did was I created a blog, and I had no idea what I was doing, but I did create a blog, and I remember even making videos. I was actually passionate about nutritionists. I made videos on the health benefits of blueberries and avocados. So
of course you did.
You can find those on YouTube. And then I got smart, or halfway smart, and said, wait a minute, I need to actually make tennis instruction videos. So I just started putting content on YouTube and then putting it on my WordPress blog. And that was how it started back in 2010.
So now, tell me what your business looks like. You have products, memberships, coaching. Give us like a 2-minute or 1-minute overview of the different products and services you offer.
Okay, great. So we've got the blog, and it's a freemium model where they find the blog and they can opt in to get a free serve lesson to fix one of the biggest mistakes that a player is making on their serve. And from that point, they are on my email list. And as you and I both know, and I learned from you, email marketing is king. Mm-hmm. And I'm emailing my list 3 to 4 times a week with stories and inspiration and really cool concepts and things going on in the tennis world. And I'm sprinkling different promotions in, either their product launches on our different courses, like on the forehand, the backhand, the serve, strength and mobility. We've done a nutrition web class. We're just trying to create a lot of online instruction for the tennis player to help them improve their strokes, their game, their mindset, their nutrition. And so literally we're doing product launches and we're doing promotions throughout the year via email marketing. And that's really my secret sauce, is the email marketing and the YouTube videos that are, all over the internet.
Because that's really, and I was going to ask you, and you kind of perfect segue into it, because you could read my mind. The way you're actually driving traffic to this page for people to opt in to learn about the serve secret is through YouTube.
Yeah, that's a big one. I mean, when I started, I didn't have I didn't have a venture capitalist giving millions of dollars. I started on my own budget with my own money. I didn't borrow any money. I did everything step by step on a shoestring budget. And every dollar I made teaching tennis on the court, I put into this new venture. And we just made a lot of YouTube videos, and people search on YouTube how to hit a serve, how to hit a kick serve, how to hit a forehand, and they found my videos. And then from there, we've got the little links and the annotations where they can click and get to a landing page, and that's how we get our leads. And that's really how we started back in 2010, 2011.
Now, in terms of the products and the memberships, I know, because we've spoken before, about your system. Like, you have a very specific system in terms of these are the days I film content versus marketing versus all this stuff. Break it down for how that looks, because I think it's pretty cool.
Oh, okay, thanks. Yeah, so we basically decide we're going to film a course. In fact, right now we're going to be filming a course next week, and we just picked 2 full days where we're going to film all of the content, and then actually we're going to film the following week as well. So we just take like chunks of time over the course of a couple weeks to film a product and get it edited and get it made. And that whole process actually takes a while for tennis because we got to get to the court, we got to make the videos, we have to do different takes. Sometimes the ball doesn't go exactly where you want it to go. Then we have to go back into the editing bay in my house and make the videos. And I don't have a video production company. I've got one guy helping me with my videos, and then we get some tennis guys out there to hit with us and be able to demonstrate what we want. And yeah, we just chunk out that time. Now, we used to when we made a lot more YouTube videos than we are now, we would chunk out like 4-hour slots during the day where we would make like 8 lessons for YouTube in about 4 hours. And then each week we would release 1 lesson over the course of 2 months. So we do that 6 times a year, and then you have a lesson every week, for an entire year, and we only end up filming 8 to 9 times a year for those lessons. So we do try to chunk what we're doing so that we're not filming 1 lesson every single day, and just try to be more efficient with the time.
Yeah, because you're already out there. You already have the court time and the cameras ready. You may as well film multiple things at once.
Yeah, it's a pretty good way of doing it. And I'm really lucky. I've got a great video guy who knows tennis, so he can help me without me having to hold his hand to make the videos. He knows the tennis system. And we actually started with a flip camera, and he was my assistant tennis pro, knew nothing about video production, and he's a self-starter, young guy, and he studied Final Cut and iMovie and all the softwares that I can't even barely open up myself. And he just went to town on it, and we've made some pretty slick videos. I mean, I think our video quality is pretty darn good. And so, again, it's all been on a shoestring budget. It's all been from home. I like you, I go to different coffee shops, or I stay at home and work, and I truly have the Freedym lifestyle. I'm so grateful. I mean, I'm not going to be able to retire tomorrow, but I don't know if there is a price for freedom. Is there? I mean, I basically can do whatever I want when I want. I don't have a boss. It's a pretty cool thing that I've got going on. I'm very grateful.
Yeah, and you get to impact thousands of people, make their game better and let them have fun and enjoy their activity and fitness level. And it's different than the life of a tennis pro. I play tennis, and the tennis pros are out there on the courts all day, in the blazing sun, and they love it. But, after a few years, and you live that lifestyle. Do you still offer, now do you ever offer any premium coaching, like, hey, you could take a lesson with me and it's sort of an experience, or everything's online now?
Yeah, so I played pro tennis for 11 years. I got to top 100 in the world. Then I started coaching for 5 or 6 years, where I had a full program, teaching 30, sometimes 40 hours a week. And teaching tennis on the court, like you said, in the hot baking sun, it's manual labor. I mean, I might as well be a contractor painting houses. It's hard work. You got to be on your A game every hour. You're out in the hot sun. And at some point I said, you know what, I'm a Stanford grad. It's like, this is not, I don't want to do this for 40 years. I mean, I love helping people, but I just don't want to do this forever. So that's when I figured out how I could monetize my content online, or at least try to monetize it. I actually had no idea this was going to work. And I went for it, and I tried it. And so now I'm not doing any coaching. I've decided to put my marketing hat on, put my business hat on, and see if I can really grow this thing and do more than just online instruction. I mean, I have ideas about doing a lot of other things. I'd like to branch out at some point into more health and nutrition. I'm very passionate about performance. So I'm just putting all my efforts into my online business. I do occasionally give lessons to friends and family, and occasionally a player will fly out to see me, but I haven't quite offered that premium experience yet, because I kind of just right now like to do my thing and focus on my online business.
If there's so there's obviously a lot of people trying to sell online tennis, and there's you're one of the top ones. So maybe there's 3 or 4 kind of top people getting most of the traffic and kind of separating themselves from the rest, from the hundreds and hundreds of tennis pros trying to do this. What do you think it is? What do you think has separated you from most of your competition online? Because it's competitive.
Yeah, absolutely. So I feel like, number one, my playing pedigree. I mean, my background, The other guys that are online, they just don't have the playing background that I have or the coaching background. So it's kind of a double whammy there. Mm-hmm. And that's number one out of the gate, just instant credibility, which certainly helps. But I think the sweet spot, and I've been reading your emails, Ryan, you're talking about the heart-centered entrepreneur. I mean, right. There's no question that I pitch, and I probably upset some people on my list, and they probably even unsubscribe sometimes. But I really feel like the ones that get me, they know that I'm coming from the heart. They know that I care. They know that I want to make a difference, and I think it comes through in my videos as well, because I do get comments. The people that follow me are, not only do they love the instruction, but they feel like, gosh, this guy really cares. Like, he actually responds to my emails, or he gets back to me, and that we have really good customer service too. I mean, I think that's just like what I've learned from you. You just treat people well and be cool, and it'll all work out.
I love it. Treat people well and be cool. Honestly, but that's the philosophy of my business and my life. I'm not very cool, but I try to be cool. So,
well, Jeff, you're pretty cool. You're pretty cool.
Yeah, tell my wife. Well, Jeff, this again, I appreciate you coming on here, sharing your wisdom. Everyone who's listening, you want to learn more about Jeff, and you want to take some of his online tennis programs, they're the best. Go to Jeff Salzenstein, SALZENSTEIN tennis.com. You might want to make that name a little bit harder to spell. Jeff Salzenstein.
Probably one reason my list isn't growing as fast is I've got Salzenstein in my name instead of Lee. Yeah.
Lee. Nice and easy.
JeffLeeTennis.com might be more opt-ins when they do a Google search.
There you go. That's another takeaway. Change your name to Lee. So JeffSalzensteinTennis.com. Check it out. This is Ryan signing off. Thank you, Jeff. Thanks for being here. Thank you to everyone listening. If you enjoyed this show and you enjoy other episodes, please go to iTunes, leave reviews, leave ratings, whatever you can do. I appreciate it. And as always, we've got another episode coming tomorrow in 24 hours. All you have to do is hold on for 24 hours, and I'll be there for you. I know you love my New York voice. I'm here to give. Let's keep rocking. Have an amazing day. Take care, and bye-bye.